What's up, college football fans? Welcome to another QB Spotlight video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the LSU quarterback room. One of my favorite quarterback rooms. I think it's super intriguing just because I like Jayden Daniels and I like Garrett Nussmeier. So I want to take a few minutes to talk about each quarterback. I want to talk about Daniels and some steps that I feel like if he continues to do, he can be a really good quarterback, right? He had a great year last year, so I think there's a few things he can do, more consistency, but having certain type of plays being done often. And then Garrett Nussmeier, I want to showcase him as well because it goes, any LSU fan will know that he's got that gunslinger mentality, right? But I think pushing the ball downfield and giving your receivers a chance, I think in this type of offense with the type of receivers LSU has, is a really good approach if he's a quarterback. Right now, you don't want to have as many interceptions as maybe he has in the few attempts, but it's still a good approach, right? So we're going to look at Daniels, going to look at some film, look at the plays that we want to see him do more consistency, and those plays are throwing your guys open, like trusting your read. You have the ability to do it. He showed it, but doing it more often, and then just giving your guys a chance, right? There's a reason why he only threw 3 picks, and he took care of the ball, and it was fantastic. But at the same time, I think in being kind of conservative in that approach, there are probably plays left on the field that he probably could have made if he just gave his guys a chance to get the ball right. So if you're Daniels, at least from my point of view, and whatever that's worth, but probably isn't much at all, give your guys a chance more often and throw your guys open and trust your reads, right? We all know he's a great runner, right? We all know he's a great athlete. He can make any throw, but just doing it more often and consistency. And I think you'll see his yards per attempt kind of increase as well. And Garrett Nussmeier, his yards per attempt were damn near 10, right? Jayden Daniels was like 7.8, 7.9. Nussmeier was like a hair under 10, I believe. And I think that's a testament to him just pushing the ball downfield and being okay, letting it rip, giving his guys a chance. But again, you want to be caution and careful with it as well. You don't want to be too loosey-goosey with the ball. But two quarterbacks, they have some similar traits, but I think a lot of differences, right? Daniels, when he scrambles, he's looking to run. He's a great athlete. Why wouldn't he? Nussmeier, when he scrambles, he's looking to pass, wants to push it downfield. So we're going to look at each quarterback, 3 or 4 clips each. I don't have any all 22 film, so I apologize. This is just some broadcast film that we have just from online. So if we had some all 22, we would show it. So it's not going to be as good of detail just because you don't see the full screen, but I think it does a good job just getting the point across. So again, a really talented quarterback room. Could there be a competition? Could there be controversy? I don't know. Maybe. Anytime you have a really good backup, there's always going to be that chance, right? But before we dive into the film, I just want to encourage y'all to consider subscribing to the channel. If you like quarterback content, we put out interviews with current and former quarterbacks. We put out film breakdowns. Anything related to the quarterback position is all fair game here. So like, subscribe, all that stuff. With that said, let's dive into the film. Start with this play here. It's going to be Williams throwing but a comeback route. So from the middle of the field to the other side of the field, I think it's a good anticipation throw, but another throw I want to see more of because he throws his receiver open. It's pretty good coverage. You're going to see Daniels having to throw it away from the DB to let the receiver go and get it, right? So I think more throws like this, throw your guys open. You have the ability to do it. Boom, ball comes out. Let's see, we pause it right there, right? So again, really good coverage. Throw it to where the DB is not. Let your receiver make a good catch, right? So we'll watch it one more time. Again, I'm sorry, that's the broadcast footage. So here we go. Again, boom, ball comes out, right? Can't really see it on the screen, but a good anticipation throw your guy open. You have the ability to do it, and like we talked about, why he was so good taking care of the ball was also probably why he held on the ball too long at times. But the ability is there, right? More throws like that. We'll watch maybe 3-4 more clips, and then we'll look at Nussmeier. Example of plays I want to see Daniels make more, right? Or these style of throws. It's just a jump ball to the receiver at the bottom of the screen. You got so many good receivers, let them go up and make a play right now. What is really good about Daniels is he takes care of the ball, only 3 interceptions, but also you can hold on the ball and be too hesitant at times to make mistakes, right? So, but with that said, I want to see more plays like this because you got receivers that can make these type of plays, right? Obviously, Mississippi State brings pressure, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you got guys spying just because of Daniels' ability to run, which is another thing you can take advantage of. However, for the sake of this clip, You can see, just throw it, let your guy go make a play, make a catch, right? So again, want to see more plays like this from Daniels. Let your guys go make a play. Kind of like, just having that mindset, hey, my guys are good, they're probably the best out there, let them go make a play and don't really worry about the turnovers so much, right? So we're going to watch a few more clips before we watch some Nussmeier. The play similar to the play we just watched, touchdown to the receiver at the top of the screen here, right? Good read. The throw could have been a bit better, but I think it's a good example of, hey, if you give your guys a chance, your guys are probably going to win, right? Boom, comes back, makes a great catch for a touchdown, right? So I think it was a good read. Even if the throw could have been out there more, sure. But the fact you're taking that shot, man, let's just do that more and more, right? I really think Daniels has the potential to be really, really good. Just taking more shots like this, like the 2 videos we just watched, right? Give your guys a shot, they're gonna come down with it. Boom, just another good example there, giving your guy a chance. So actually, I haven't even seen this play, guys. Let's just see. Oh, okay, it says him run. So let's go ahead and watch one more video of Daniels, and then we'll watch Nussmeier. Play we'll watch of Daniels, but it's a good job letting the play develop and then trusting your ability to throw downfield the deep post to, I think Butte. Let's see. But regardless, goes through his progressions. They drop 8, doesn't freak out, doesn't try to scramble. Lets the play develop, and boom, able to fit the ball into another tight window, pushing it downfield, right? So just like the clip, what was the first clip where he threw his guy open, right? He has the ability there, right? It shows that you have the ability. It's just doing it consistently. That's the biggest thing with Daniels, consistently, doing it repetitively. Again, not a lot of room for error, able to fit the ball there before the safety comes over and before the DB can break on it. Really good ball there, but he goes through his reads and able to throw a good strike there, just do it consistently. But again, a lot of good things like about Daniels. Obviously, great season, and just I think he has the ability to really take that next step. With that said, let's go ahead and watch about 4 clips of Nussmeier. We got Nussmeier about to scramble, and you're going to see one of the differences between Nussmeier and Daniels is when Daniels scrambles, he looks to run. When Nussmeier scrambles, he definitely looks to pass. Not saying that Daniels isn't throwing the run, because of course he does, and neither is better than the other, right? It's just a difference, right? So no one's open, scrambles out, eyes downfield, right? Not trying to take off, and then you can see him fit the ball. Can you see that? Maybe you gotta go a little bit more. You can see him fit the ball, boom, into pretty tight coverage, right? He's open, but the DB breaks quickly on it. And this is one of his first passes against Georgia, I believe, right? So able to kind of get settled in. I also like the fact that it's like SEC championship game, down by 25, just got put in. He's like, hey, screw it, let's just go sling this rock, right? So I really do like that. Good throw on the run. Just an example of one of his strengths, right? Throwing on the run, making a play. And we'll definitely go ahead and maybe watch 3 more clips showing him push the ball downfield. This play, similar to last play against Georgia, it's 35-17. So LSU's got the ball back again, right? And it's kind of making it a game after this. But this play probably exemplifies what Nussmeier is the most, right? He's able to use his legs a little bit to set up a throw. He's taking a freaking shot. He's pushing the ball downfield, trusting his receivers. You got potentially the best receivers in college football, or some of them. Let him go make a play, push that sucker downfield. Exactly what he does there, right? That's why his yards per 10 per damn near 10, I believe, right? 9 something we said. So again, buys some time a little bit, sets up the throw. Eyes remain downfield. Again, moves to throw, doesn't move to run, then lets that sucker loose. Boom, has a good arm, obviously. Push it downfield, and he's got your receivers to throw the rock to. Nussmeier slinging it downfield against Purdue in the first quarter, their bowl game. I'm sure LSU fans remember this. Nussmeier probably already knows where he wants to go with the rock before he snaps the ball, right? So you're going to see he keeps the safety in the middle of the field. His eyes are looking at him slightly to the field side. Keeps the safety there. Boom, sets up that throw and slings it downfield. It ends up being a drop. Would have been a tough catch, but that receiver will be the first one to tell you he should have caught that, right? But I do like it. He's just slinging it downfield. It shows why his yards per attempt were so high. Also shows that what he wants to do with the ball, right? But even though the fact that he didn't catch it, it was a good ball, good pass, and it's going to open up more underneath throws. Last clip we'll watch of Nussmeier, and then we'll wrap this video up. It's going to be a good example of him throwing his receiver open, something we showed Daniels do. So I wanted to show Nussmeier throwing a similar throw, right? Just a back shoulder throw. Boom. He stops at what was it? Maybe 15-ish yards downfield, something like that from line of scrimmage. Maybe not quite that long. But anyways, throws this guy open. Pretty good coverage. Throws him a catchable ball on the sideline. So we'll go back and run just a little bit. It's a good anticipation throw. It's showing Nussmeier sling it downfield. They're up like, 28-0 at this point. Not even halftime yet. Ball comes out now, right? So when he's covered, he's really open, right? How do you get open if you're a receiver? Well, you get covered to get open because now you got space to come this way. So you see Nussmeier throws him open. Great shot there. Boom, able to get a first down. So this is a good example of Nussmeier pushing it downfield in a different manner than what we watched on the previous clips. So just a few clips of each guy. Daniels, I wanted to showcase the type of plays I want to see more often. He has the ability to throw guys open. He has the ability to just give guys a chance. So you want to see that done on probably a bit more consistent basis. And then Nussmeier just showing his ability to push it downfield and his ability and desire to use his legs to set up the pass downfield as opposed to running the ball, right? So different quarterbacks, they do have some similarities as well, right? But different quarterbacks that I think makes the LSU quarterback room so intriguing. So with that said, if you're an LSU fan or just a college football fan in general, what are your thoughts on the LSU room in general, the quarterback room in general? Do you think there's any chance of a quarterback competition? Is it firmly Daniels? I know they're probably getting close to being done with spring ball depending when you're watching this video, but let us know in the comments below. And again, please, if you like this type of content, like it, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. It does help the channel. But we'll see you next time. Peace.